Hi, everybody. Hey, Michelle. Hi there, Nikisha, Nikki. Now this is my new student. I'm so excited. Did you get everything together? You're all in?
I did. I am all in. Thank you very much.
Yay,
Yes.
I'm so excited. Now, listen, pronounce your name for me.
Shawan.
Shawan. Okay. With
Yes.
a name like Rolonda, I always try to check and see how to pronounce people's names.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Much
Yeah.
appreciated. Yes.
So, where is everybody calling? Hey, Lion. Where's everybody coming calling
Hi,
in from?
everybody. Hi, how are you?
Hey,
All right.
Lion, I know you're in New York.
I am in New Jersey.
In New Jersey.
I am
Over the pond, over the waters.
over the water.
Marcus, what about
I
you?
I'm in Colorado, originally from Chicago.
Oh
Yes.
my goodness, has all of that smoke affected you?
Not so. I'm in a small suburban town. I'm lucky about an hour away from Denver. So
Oh, okay, because they said a big marijuana factory blew up in Denver and the whole town was covered with smoke. I was like, there are a
Ah,
bunch of
very
happy
much.
people in Denver right now. Or everybody sleep, one or the other.
very lucky for them. No, I didn't
Uh,
come.
Michelle, where are you calling in from?
I'm from Toronto, Canada.
Oh my gosh, hello, Canada. Hello, hello. Shawan, did we ask you where you're from?
no. Currently in Panama City, Panama. Originally from Raleigh, North Carolina.
Oh my good. Well, you know I'm from Winston-Salem. My
I
dad is
do.
from
I
Raleigh.
do.
Yep,
Yes,
lived on
we
East
discussed
Daisy
that. Yes.
Street.
Oh yeah.
Right. Nikisha, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. Where are you in from?
I am in Arizona.
Arizona. Boy, we are getting the glow today. And Thalia,
Yes, I am.
what about you?
I am in Princeton, New Jersey.
All right, another Jersey. I lived in Jersey for a minute. There's Ralph
Hey.
with the shirt with the woman who told us all.
Yes! Hey, Rolonda. Hey, everybody.
Hey,
Hey,
Ralph.
Ralph.
Ralph, where are you?
I'm in Los Angeles. Windsor Hills is the neighborhood, is the enclave, but Los Angeles, the city.
Okay. There is our friend, Rick Party, the
Yes!
man of the hour.
Hi, Rick.
Yay!
Hey, Rick. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Indeed. And I hope you guys are set. I've been listening to a lot of motivational things, and everybody's talking about intention, everything that you do, trying to make it toward the intention of whatever that goal is that you set for yourself. Half of us were supposed to have been in the gym today, based on some kind of promises. Hey, Suzette, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Zoom user.
Rolanda, I didn't get a chance. You said hi to me, but I didn't get a chance. My mic was muted.
Oh,
And somebody said, so Happy New Year. So I got my cowbell here from St. Jude, right? I'm there you go. I'm a partner in hope with St. Jude. So I gotta say Happy New Year.
yay!
Two cowboys. My
Happy
cowbell's
New
here.
All those sound effects.
Exactly.
I love it. Well, it is a new year, y'all. And, this is the time that we have some reinvention retreat people in here. We have the voice acting masterclass people in. And I think all of us need to be thinking about how will we take it up a notch? How will we reinvent the way we do things, reinvent the way we look at things? And what are those things? What are those desires that you have to really change? Because I'm always saying, if you don't like something, change it. And in fact, they call me the reinventionist because I will change in a minute. And a lot of that is because I wanted to. I felt that I had talents in me that were dying on the vine, and I really wanted to give it a try. I mean, if I fell on my face, so what? At least I could have a great story at the end of my life going, I remember that time I went to Hollywood, and, but also when I made those decisions, there was no plan B. There's not a plan B. I'm going to make this work. When I went to Hollywood after my news career and talk show career, and I was there 9 months and the writers went on strike. I mean, I always had a chance to turn around and go back and spit some news, But that wasn't on the plan. I was going to stick it through. And because I stuck it through and knew I had to go within or else I would go without, I had to say, what are some other talents I have? And that's where I discovered voice acting. And let me tell you, voice acting has took us many a time because a lot of times we're not on the picket line when a lot of the other actors are or the writers. And there's so many opportunities for us. And when you look at I got to tell you, as a voice actor, and all of us, just not voice actors, all of us are so impacted by AI. I mean, I don't know about you, but I scroll through social media. I'm like, what's real? What's not real anymore? And in a couple of years, I don't think anything's going to be real. And what does that really mean for us? I mean, I can sit here an old stick in the mud and go, well, I'm a voice actor and I'm an actor and screw you people who want to replace us with this freaking AI. And I'll be sitting there on the porch complaining and everybody else has gone to the party, to the Rick party, so to speak. But the genie's out the bottle is the bottom line. And there are ways, and I appreciate Rick's conversation so much, especially last time when he talked about making AI our companion. So almost all of us in here are over 30. So if we don't get with the program, we can't just let life happen and we not be a part of it. And I'm so afraid, like some of the ads you see online are saying, don't use ChatGPT just as to look up your directions to the restaurant. I mean, there's so much more this thing can do. And so Rick is going to open our minds a bit today and help us with that. Last time Rick was here, he gave us an assignment and gave us a whole bunch of things that we needed to be looking at, and even the challenge of creating your own characters. And you sit up there saying, I never get booked on animation. Well, doggone it, after Rick's talk, you can create your own animation. And and then I'm like, what if I showed up at the webinar and it wasn't me, it was AI talking? I mean, is that a help or a hinder? I mean, do people buy business from AIs? I mean, I don't know. These are the conversations we're going to have today. But anyway, let me tell you about Rick. Rick, I just realized that you and I both have something else in common.
What is that, Rolonda?
We were both voices of New York City.
Hey, that's right.
You might have heard Rick on somebody was talking about the Rick party, like the one who was on BLS. I said, yeah, him. And I forgot. I mean, we were voices pretty much at the same time there. But Rick has been on everything. I mean, he not only does animation, but he also does many promos. He's an announcer. Hard to believe that he started this business as a stuttering teenager, and he'll tell you all about that. Hard to believe he's now one of the top voice actors and coaches in the biz. Rick, what else can I tell him about you? What's the big award the voiceover community award? And I believe that because Rick is all about community. And he's a great leader and a great mentor. And I look up to him myself. We met way back during those COVID days and have remained good friends, from Clubhouse. But I was playing with AI, and let me tell you my little story here real quick. I was playing with AI, and I put something up. The AI came up with something for my comedy act. And baby, that AI was hot. She put me in a white leather outfit and a rhinestone belt. I was hot. And I put it all up on social media, and a couple of the haters came out. Who is that? Yeah. Who is that? Auntie looked like she playing in AI. So I got mad. So I went and did it again, and it came out better. And so then I said, I'm going to do one for Rick, me and Rick. So I did a poster for Rick. And that one, Rick didn't quite look like himself. So I sent it to him. No. I sent it to him, and I said, is this okay? Rick said, Rolonda, he said, you know what I like? You are trying.
That's right.
You are trying something new, and screw the freaking haters. Let them hate, because I'm going to tell you how to do this. He said, now you're using ChatGPT for images. Try Gemini, Google Gemini. They do images great, and you have to prompt this thing and tell it, make the image look as close to me as possible.
Mhm.
Baby, I did it another thing, and it really did work. I looked like myself on something. So Rick's whole thing was, you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna do all of this trying. People are gonna talk. But and a little part of me was like, well, maybe I shouldn't put it back up. And I was like, that don't even sound like you, Rolonda. Screw those people. Get back out there, and they will see you trying, and who knows, you might inspire somebody else to get with the program. But don't hold back because of embarrassment, because of what people are going to say, that you're making robots of yourself. I mean, you're making cartoons, you're wasting, don't let that happen, because we're all learning. And I really, really appreciate that from Rick. Rick has done thousands of voiceover jobs, y'all, from Mercedes to what was it? Mercedes to what was the other one that you've done? So many.
Lexus, Honda,
Lexus, Honda,
Jeep. Yeah.
yeah, all of them.
Yeah.
But Rick is quite the man, and he's even started an academy, y'all, where he's teaching voiceovers and AI, bringing that together. So we have a lot to learn. I've talked enough. That's enough. Suzette has a question. Anybody has a question, you can push that little I have a question button on your face, and we can get to it. You may have questions from last week as well. You may have some stories to share about your AI journey this week that might inspire people. And you may just say, I don't know what this is, and I'm scared to death of it. And it's okay for you to say that too, because you're not alone. Okay. Suzette, what's your question?
I have two things. One is a question and one is a comment about all these haters that keep coming out. One of my friends, her dad used to work for JFK's Department of Justice in Washington, D.C. And she lived there for a long time. And I was surprised when I saw how many nasty people come out online. I was watching a Denzel award ceremony. I love Denzel. And there were all these people typing nasty things. I was so shocked. I told her, she said, the thing is, a long time ago, people would just yell at their television in their house. If they were being ugly and nasty and hateful, you would never hear them. Now they're connecting. So
I know.
You know what I mean?
And I feel sorry for him, because I'm like, what sad people? All they have to do is troll other people. That's so great. But I'm gonna tell you, it made me mad. It made me mad enough, Suzette, that I went back into the ring and got even better. And I'm gonna AI myself all up in their faces. I'm gonna be AI-ing.
I love that. I love that. So the question is, I'm relocating to another country, and I will be this year. And I wanted to ask you which mic and can I just use that little globe thing that you use for travel? I'd love to know, what are those two things that I need to buy? Because I'm just finishing my documentary. I made a documentary. Yeah, I need to know the name of that thing.
Okay.
The blue thing. And wait, the water's boiling for my tea. So stand by 1 second.
The water's boiling for her tea.
Yeah.
She pours the tea.
You are always cooking something in there.
The ginger tea. Yes, I'm always.
And her camera moves while she moves around.
Yes. I'm my own steady camera operator. So
I'll put when Rick starts talking, I'll put the information in the chat.
Okay, thank you. And
but
those that you use for travel, I'm about to do the voiceover for a documentary that I shot. So that's part of the reason I'm doing all this.
Well, that's wonderful. First of all, congratulations. Talk about reinventing yourself. And isn't that beautiful that we can work anywhere in the world and still do our jobs, which is wonderful. I just got this Rode mic. I have to show it because it's Carolina blue, my favorite color. It's more of a hefty situation. It's got the box to go with it. But my travel mic that I love, my Apogee Hype mic. That's just my favorite travel mic. It's really easy. It's about this big. It fits right into your purse, and you put it all together. And it's great at canceling out any surround sound. It's really good for that.
APOGEE, right?
That's right. And it's the Hype mic, and it fits perfectly inside my little ball here.
Hype, HYPE.
HYPE. Yeah, I'll put it in the thing so we can keep moving. I'll get the information.
Thank you.
And Rick, if you have any suggestions or anybody else, please put it in the chat. And
I got a little cheap hookup I got here, and this is you really can't go wrong. And Rolonda will tell you this. What matters most is whatever mic you've got, and they say, hey, it's a great mic. Make sure that your surrounding is good. So make sure
Right.
you're in a good room and it's a soundproof room. But here's something this is just something that I personally use. What Rolonda has is great. What Suzette uses is great. I've got this little thing. It's called how do you pronounce? Is it Mayono? It's a Mayono. It's an audio interface, and this thing is about $40, and it is so clean.
It's out of focus. Can you pull it back just a little bit?
Mayono. Let's put that in the chat too.
It's so close, it's out of focus.
Here, I'll
It's so
put it
close,
there.
it's out of focus.
Yeah.
That sounds like a line.
Okay, now we can see
Mayono.
Yeah. Oh, you've got that version too. Marcus has got
Who's
it.
got it? Marcus has it.
Yeah.
Go, Marcus. Marcus,
That's
you
the one I
sound
told
great.
That's the one I told Marcus to get. This one has. So there's two. This one has sound. What do you call it? Noise reduction, right? So this is a really good one too.
Okay.
In fact, what I'll do is I'll put the link. Marcus will put the link in the chat.
Yeah, Marcus.
Yes, Marcus, you'll put the link in the chat. And
Great.
but I use this one, and here's something really cool, Rolonda. So I've got this lav microphone, and this is by Movo, Movo. It has an XLR, and I just plug it into this in the back, and this is my powerful microphone. I speak with this little thing.
Oh,
and
really?
I plug
my
that.
gosh.
I can plug this to either my phone or my laptop, and that's it. And I keep everything in this little thing, so I can just travel.
Just travel. Oh,
Yeah.
that's fantastic.
Yeah. So,
And you know about your pillow forts that you can always. I found when I was in a hotel in California recently.
oh yeah.
I found a little shelf and put the
Mhm.
pillows in the shelf and had the most perfect little box. It was just
Okay.
like they had made it for me. But get creative. Take those pillows off them hotel beds and get in that closet, put your clothes up,
That's
and
right.
make it work.
Yeah. And it's always about proximity to the mic. Rolonda will tell you this, and I, tell my students, don't eat up the mic. Don't get so close to it. Give it a little space, and make sure that your surrounding is great. And you've got that. You've got a great sound. So
Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Chris, what's your question? And welcome. Where are you from? Unmute.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm from DC. First and foremost, what's up, Rick? What's up, man?
What up, Chris?
Secondly, okay, so what I'm wondering is, so as you know, I'm working on the story.
Chris, you're breaking up a bit
I'm trying to figure out. Really?
Yeah. Okay, go on.
Okay. So I'm trying to figure out a way to create AI versions of the wrestlers that I'm talking about in the stories.
Yeah.
Ones that are like animated.
Yeah, we can do that. We'll show you how to do that tonight.
Yeah. Well, I
Okay.
asked Rick to please. Thanks, Chris. I asked Rick to show. He's he taught us so much last week that we loved it so much. I wanted him to come back, and he was eager to come back. And we said this time we want to show us how it works. Take us from step 1 to step 2 to step 3. And did anybody learn something from last time that they applied during the week? Ralph, what'd you do?
Yes, I did. At your suggestion, Rick, you had said last time, create characters to describe what they feel like and look like.
Mhm.
So, Rolonda, you and I had come up with that junkyard guy. So I came up with a character and a name, and I verbally input that into Chat GPT, and it was amazing
Wow.
what it came back with, because a lot of what it came back with is what I was contemplating.
Oh, wow.
And that's the thing. I'll listen to you tonight, Rick. Now that I have that, I did it on my phone with Chat GPT, and I see that it creates a history of things that you have asked it to do. When I returned to it, it prompted me now, like, would you like us to create a monologue? Would you like us to create some voices? Well, I have the voice that I'm intending to use, Rolonda, like we did with the junkyard guy. But what was so great, you guys, is Exactly, like it was almost like exactly what I was thinking of what Chat GPT came back with, Rick, because my character is Luscious Lucius. He is one of these black man pontificators on the corner, like in a Spike Lee movie. And he just sits there, now see, I'm gonna tell you why that didn't work out. They
Unlike
know all,
Mother Sister and do the right
yeah,
thing. Yeah.
right. They know all the answers, right? This Chat GPT came back with all of that. He sits on a soapbox. He thinks it's a throne. He pontificates, doesn't know what he's saying, but people like it, and it went on and on. So, thanks to you, that's my start of creating a character.
Yeah, and all those descriptions help with you finding that voice too. Rick, what you got to say?
Yeah, no. I mean that's some really good stuff because the more that we feed the machine, as they say, the better the input, the better the output. So if you say, "Hey, I want a black woman with curly hair," boom, it's gonna give it to you. I mean, it can literally do anything for you. You just have to know what to ask. I mean, it's I to me, it's akin to the genie in the bottle,
Yeah.
right? So whatever you ask it for in full detail, it will give you something. And if you don't like it, the beauty is for that 19 extra dollars a month with ChatGPT, it's gonna keep trying. And as we keep doing it, we're teaching it what to do more and more. And it's okay to say, hey, you're my friend, and I don't know too much about art. I don't know too much about the lens. If you were me, what would you ask you if I'm looking for a pump? Oh, no problem. If I were you, I'd ask boom, 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 boom. I asked to give this type of shot and that kind of shot and this kind of character. I'm like, this is a problem. Now that I know that, the genie's out the bottle. I mean, it literally can do anything that we ask. And I want to share something, if you don't mind, Rolonda.
Sure,
And
of course.
I don't know if you want to go in a chronological
No,
order in the
Rick,
questions.
go you go take it.
Okay, so what I want to share something with you all. This was from, let's see, let me see if I could. Here's a media player. So tell me if you all can see this. Wait, hold on. Let me stop it for a second. Hold on.
Yep.
Let me just stop that for a second. I'm going to do this over because I want to make sure that I can get the sound here. This is me with the pearls last night, but where did I? Okay, let me just pull it back up.
This is so
really quick.
exciting.
Yeah. So we were on what were we on last night? B Pearls. We were on TikTok. Yeah, TikTok. So I'm taking my time here because I'm trying to find the file at the same time. But I just want I want you to hear some of the conversation and how we came up with this with the character. And I can't find it.
Take your time, Nikki. Why don't you ask your question while we're waiting for Rick to find it? Take your time, Rick.
Okay.
Okay, I took all that Rick gave us the last time, and so I created. I'm a teacher, a third grade teacher, and so I created a scene that happened in the classroom with me and another student, and I made a whole 1 minute Pixar type animation where I did the voiceover as the teacher, and I also played Kinsley. And I have it. Can I share what
Of course.
Yeah,
I would
please
love
do.
to see that. Can you
Now,
share?
wait, who's that talking?
That's Nikki.
Okay, Nikki. Come on, Nikki, bring it.
Do you know how to? Oh, you got it, Nikki. Perfect.
Can you guys
Yep.
see this?
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's beautiful.
And I did YouTube University, and I follow a guy, I don't remember his name, but I can find the information. He did all this on his cell phone. So I thought to myself, if he can do it on the cell phone, I should be able to do it on my laptop. So with the help of my son, who, college student, he helped me with some of the actual stuff to put it together. But here it is. I'm the teacher, and I'm that girl right there that's with the pencil with the crazy hair.
Okay.
Is there
I
sound?
can't hear it.
You can't, oops, you can't hear it?
No. Is there something I should do on my end to help?
I don't know. Let
So
me
just
call
this is what you're going to do, Nikki. Just go back out, close it, and before you share it, there's a little button that says sound.
Okay, so I'm going to go back out. I go back into my file, correct?
Yeah, and you click share, and to the side it should say
Share.
sound to the right.
Oh, share sound. I see it.
Yeah.
All right, so let me go grab it again.
Hey, Cece, Evelyn, I see y'all snuck in here. Sharon, Joella.
Give me one moment. Oh, here it is. Is this
Okay.
it?
I'm really proud of you guys. And Ralph, I can't wait to see. Did you come up with the character yet? I mean, the actual physicality?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I mean, for me, I'm using my hair like it is, but no, not with Chat GPT.
Okay. Now let's see. Now, Nikki, before you start, which app are you using for this again?
Oh, I use several apps. I use Chat GPT. I use Whisk, and I also use Champ Clamp to put the
Okay.
movie together. And for the audio, I just use Audacity.
Okay.
Okay.
Kinsley, stop. It's so loud.
Kinsley, seriously, I can't focus. Quit it.
Kinsley, sweetie, let's keep our tools quiet so our neighbors can think.
Kinsley, please stop.
Kinsley, if a classmate asks you to stop doing something because it's annoying, the kind thing to do is stop. Kinsley. Number 16 through 21, please bring me your privacy screens. I heard the students, and I heard you. I was listening. I was just ignoring you. Aha, aha. Kinsley, look at me. How many times should I have to tell you to stop doing something? Once. The next time I have to tell you to do something more than once, I'm going to take your recess. Uh-huh. Okay? Okay, Mrs. B. I won't do it again.
That's it.
Yay.
Wow. That's amazing. And I was so impressed with how the emotion was coming out. You know, that we've always said, well, AI can't do emotion, but I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
that was Whisk, the app Whisk.
Please write them, Nikki. Write all of your things in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, Whisk it's one of those apps that's owned by Google. Google owns a lot of stuff, and Whisk is definitely a good one to create and thread. And the thing about it is that there's so many apps that do the same thing, but what's most important to know is you have to choose what works best for you. So now that Nikki is doing this, she knows that that's her go-to app, and once she does it more and more, she gets better and better. She probably will never need anything else if she's good with this. And for me, it's akin to people who may use Pro Tools versus Adobe Audition, right? You can still get the same result, and the imagination is all up here. Good stuff.
Good stuff. Let me ask you this, and you can close the share now, Nikki. Rick, let me ask you this. I've been seeing some job offerings that where people want actors to come in and train the AI. In other words, help them train for emotion.
Yeah.
Is that scary for us?
It's scary, but the good part is if you're the right actor and you know how to cut a good deal.
Nikki, close your share, please, honey. Okay, I'm sorry. Go on, Rick.
Yeah, if you're a good actor or a good business person and you know how to, put together a good deal, maybe in perpetuity, you can get some nice cash for that. Yeah. So Yeah, it is. It's kind of scary if you don't know business and you're going to give away your likeness. People can use it forever, and you're going to get peanuts for it. So it can be
Yeah.
scary if you don't know business.
I didn't understand if maybe they were saying like they would have an actor come in and go through a variety of emotions, and then the AI is learning how to emote. That's what I thought it would be.
Right. Well, I
So
tell you what. So there are applications that do that. The applications can literally, you can do a video and something like Cling or Runway. You could record your video of you doing it. Have you seen those videos where people dance, right? You've seen that, and they do the dances that look just like you're doing the dances, and you record yourself, you make your character, and then you use that dance as the reference. So you're telling now the picture to copy what it sees in the video. So it's going to do what you do move for move. So
wow.
it's not even about us teaching it what to do anymore. It's actually us doing it, and it's copying right there. Or it's kind of like it's dubbing the entire body and the face over our body and face.
Well, I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
this. I'm slow. I just don't get TikTok. That's the one I just don't get. And I was
Yeah.
doing all those dances were happening and stuff, and I was like, I am so gonna miss this boat because I am not gonna do one of those little dances and learn it. But I found this app and I put my little face in there, and dog, if I wasn't doing the TikTok dance,
How about that?
as if it was me. So I can see how, like you always say, let it be your companion, your co-pilot, not your competition, so that I could still be hip and cool in the TikTok world, but it wasn't me dancing, but I sure look great doing that dance.
Absolutely. The fun thing about AI is that you can literally create anything. Just as Nikki created the 3D Pixar animated
Which was
story.
so wonderful.
I've created a very interesting character for Rolonda last week. Anything that comes to your head, if you said, hey, create a Muppet version of me, you can go to ChatGPT, you can upload the photo and do it. And it literally does anything. Here's part of the conversation I want you all to hear. I was having with B Pros on TikTok yesterday, and I just want you to just kind of listen to this conversation as I explain AI, and particularly this app called Sora that I introduced Rolonda to last week. Now, just to give you all an idea what Sora is, you upload your photo to Sora, and it literally scans your face for your real likeness. I mean, down to the fiber of the whiskers in your face. It takes everything.
Well, I've
and
got
you
some of
simply
those.
prompt it. Oh yeah, I can't wait to see yours. But here's my conversation. I'm going to speed through some, and I'll show you a character that we created for her.
Sound.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on. Let me just let me close this for 1 second. Bring up the sound. Do it again. Sound. Did we lose it? Oh my gosh, we lost it again, Rolonda. I'm so sorry.
That's all right, Rick. We will wait. We have
Okay.
nowhere to go.
Well, here's what I'm gonna do for now, though. So the other day, B Pros wanted to. She said she's always wanted to have. That's Alexandra, by the way, at the bottom. That's Alexandra. So she said she wanted to create a character in her likeness. She's always been interested in anime.
Okay, now
So I
you know
said-
we're not seeing anything. Oh, there you go. Okay.
There you go. So she
Okay.
said she's been interested in anime. So I said, let's do it. So she's on TikTok with me last night, and I screenshotted that little photo of her. I just said, create an anime character. She's by the window. It's raining during the fall season, having coffee inside the apartment. And that's me just talking, right? It just recorded me saying, and let's see something, right? So she looks similar to the person in the photo attached. And this is what it came up with. That's her, and that's the image that it came up with.
Wow. Oh,
So-
isn't that beautiful?
Yeah. So we took that. So this is what y'all can do. If y'all wanted to go to any one of these files, ChatGPT, you take a photo of yourself and say, hey, create a Muppet version of me. Create a 3D Pixar animated version of me. Anything that you want. Create a person made out of tin can of me. Anything that you want, it literally does. And then we took that, and I like to use Meta, META.ai. We took her photo here, and I said, animate this. And Alexandra said, let's have her have sipping tea. It's raining, and she turns and she looks towards the window. And this is what we got.
Lord have mercy.
Right. And that's how you put it together in so many ways. And what Nikki used with Whisk, you can actually kind of stitch your animations together, one by one. And there's just so many things that we can do. Here's another one I was telling you. We didn't get a chance to cover this one though, Rolonda.
Okay.
I was talking about Sora. So I'm just gonna do it here live.
Okay.
So all of these videos that you all are seeing, these are AI people, literally AI.
The
people.
baby too.
Everything that you see here is real, even the baby. And let's click the baby video.
Stop playing games and go clean the house.
Oh yeah, I don't like those bad children.
Yeah, so you can literally have the babies doing anything, and
it's exciting.
Here's
I got a pile of gummy worms.
Wait, where did that sound come from? Okay.
Golden broth with shining zest.
Do y'all hear this sound? Okay,
Yeah.
This is me touching the screen. This is Jake Paul right here. People like Jake Paul, he allows people to use his images, and all you have to do, like say if you wanted to, create something. Let's see it. And this is me here. So I'm going to say me. Let's see. Playing basketball. No, let's see. Playing what's the
pickleball.
Pickleball. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Pickleball. With Jake Paul. So I'm going to do @ So when you choose someone's name, you got to do that. And it's literally you can
wow.
Yeah, you can see these people allow their likeness to be used. And everything here is, the best way to describe it is everything that we've done on the computer, it copies. Us right here being on this stream, it's got us locked in. I mean, digitally, it knows what we look like. If it wants Rolonda with blonde hair, wants Rolonda with short hair, Rolonda with blue hair, all you got to do is ask for it, because now it knows what Rolonda looks like. And it's taken so many images from people, from everything that we've done here. So right now in the corner, what it's doing here, it's creating the image right here. This is my sister, by the way.
Oh, she's
my
so
sister,
pretty.
My sister Mia. So what I did here is I took a picture of the little sofa she has here, and she's already on Sora. So what we did was I said, hey, use this image of my my sister Mia lying down after a long night's of cooking, and she's just moving around a little bit, but that's Sora. And then
but
Rolonda,
they put her to sleep like that.
They put her to sleep, and then I went a little deeper, right? I had with my radio show, and I said, okay, if Sora can do that, I wonder what else it can do. So I decided to do a topic on my radio show. And I think that the hot topic then was when it comes to body count and your partners, does it matter to you? I said, well, let me see if I can ask Sora that. I said, Sora, create some Chicagoans downtown answering this question. And this is what it came up with.
Oh, I got ghosted. Hurt my ego bad.
Taught me to just say what you're feeling, even if it's messy.
I did the ghosting once. Thought it was easier. It wasn't.
Now I just text, even if it's awkward.
Got ghosted after 3 dates. Learn people aren't mind readers. Say you don't.
Oh, I got ghosted. Hurt my ego
so
bad.
that was the
ghosting.
That was the ghosting conversation. But that's basically all of these images you see. These images you see are not real. These are not people that you know.
Oh my dear Lord!
These are all people just created, in the likeness of many of us. So maybe there are billions of us in this world, right? So it maybe have someone's eyelash, another person's eyelash, a person's partial lip, and it goes on. And now all of these people are created, and literally anything that you can do here really comes to life with Sora. But the thing about this, it takes so long. So while that's coming up, Rolonda, y'all see what Sora can do and how easy it is just to create an image on Chat GPT. So again,
What do you
if
mean
y'all
it
are
takes
here,
so long? It's just tedious. Is that what it?
yeah, now it takes a long time because it's first of all it has to, and listen, it's taking up a lot of energy and water first. So, what it's doing, it's trying to put the image of, the other things that may be around. I mean, there's me, there's Jake, and it has to create Jake's image. It has to make sure it's
Oh, yeah,
right,
yeah, yeah.
and
I know.
so it's a lot of stuff that goes into the movement of the character. So as you can see right there, but in the meantime, I'm going to go into this.
Good, Rick. It looks like you. I mean,
Yeah. This is something I had to work on, though. This is really cool. This is something I have to work on. We're gonna go back to that other one, but
You
so
mean
I
that's
want to.
not you?
No, it's not me. No,
I'm confused.
I'm gonna explain this one though.
Okay.
So it's not me. It's not my lips. It's definitely my likeness. And sometimes AI doesn't get it right all the time. But let me explain this to you. So I took a photo of me, and I took a photo of me when I was a kid.
Oh wow.
Right. And I went to Google to create the image, and I'll show you all how I did that in a second. I went to Google, and then I uploaded the photo, and I went to Maps, and you know how in Maps you can view your street, right?
Right.
So I uploaded the street,
no. How did
photo
you
of the street. I uploaded a photo of the kid, which was me, and a photo of myself. So the three of these. So I said, put the older me with the younger me walking down the street on the block that I grew up in Chicago, on Peoria. And this right here this is the exact block right here. In fact, this block was on the movie Chirac, and this is where this is where we lived right here, and these were the other neighbors. But this is a town in Chicago. This is what it looks like, though.
I'm happy you're here. I'm happy you're here.
So it gives you a few seconds, gives you 5 to 10 seconds. And this is what Kling does. And it is just an amazing app. With this one, with this very app, you can also, here's some other little cool
there's
things
my little character. I got to do
wait,
something
where's your character? Where's your character?
Right there in the middle. See her with her hand on her hip.
Oh, here's Rolonda's character that we did.
Y'all, I am so excited to announce this. We got Rick Party coming to visit us in our next live meeting, which I'm going to record. Y'all, I am so excited.
Now I'm going to do a different voice for her.
Yeah.
But how did you get that? Was that done on Clean?
Yeah, no. Okay, so this character that we created for you, we created this character on Chat GPT. Right? So with her, I said I wanted something that, in fact, you sent me a photo of what this character looks like.
Right. Here she
Yeah,
is.
and
Let me show y'all where this started.
Show them the photo.
Oh, you can't see it in that thing. I don't know how you get it to. Oh, I know what I'd have to do. Let's see. Let's go here. Would that help? Can you see it? Can you see that?
A little bit, yeah. Can you all see that a little bit?
See, can you see? There you go. You got the idea though, right? See, there you go. See
yeah.
it?
So that was a drawing, and I just literally went to Chat GPT and said, bring this character to life and make her a kind of like a 3D realistic caricature, and I want you to over exaggerate the proportion to the head and the legs. Give her very skinny legs, a big head. And this is what it came up with. And I described some more things. And sometimes over exaggerating is very helpful. So
that was fun. And it just makes your imagination go so crazy. And it's how do you, I mean, I think that people think like, how do I use this? I mean, it's fun to do, but how do you use it? What do you use it for?
Well, here's the thing. I mean, most of y'all are here for voiceover, correct? So a lot of times when we're promoting ourselves, or we're trying to, promote ourselves to agencies, a lot of us have voiceover demos, and some of us have video demos. So why not create your own character with your own voice and your likeness? And that way, many agencies or many ma and pa shops or down the street, maybe they need a new way to advertise their pizza parlor or their substation. And maybe they have a chain, and before you know it, you're the voice of it. I mean, there's so many ways that you can do it. You can actually go to agencies. I think about the guy from have you heard the commercial, the Top Dog Law commercial?
Mm-mm.
I don't know if y'all listen to the radio, there's this guy, and he's been on for about 3 years, and he goes, "It's Top Dog Law. You've been in an accident, call Top." And the commercials are outrageous. I mean, everybody loves it. But it's because his style is so unique. It's out of the box. People will then just say, "Hey, this is something I've never seen before. Let's give it a try." And with animation, we don't see enough of that.
Yeah.
And there's so many ways that you can promote a person's product with that. Here's something I created with this was my experience in the airport. I'd been there all day, so I created like a little. This is me crying to the. I didn't put any sound to this one, but I was just kind of creating the characters first. I like to do that because what happens is it does cost a lot to use these, but within this app itself, Kling, what you can do with Kling, you can create video, you can add sound to it, you can do motion and so much. Let's get back to Sora really quick and see what's come up with what is created. Let's see.
And Nikki, I see you got your hand up. We'll get to you right away.
All right, first serve. Ready?
Bring it, champ.
Here we go. Nice spin. Got it.
Low and fast.
They got me looking kind of big, but
I was about to say, Rick, you got
respect. Let's
muscular.
run it back.
Yeah.
All right, first serve. Ready?
They got me
champ.
looking very meaty.
Nice spin. Got it.
Low and fast. Watch
Oh,
this.
couldn't get down for it.
Point.
Good rally, man. Solid shot. You had me chasing.
Respect. Let's run it back.
Anytime. Good game.
So a lot of
first
times,
serve.
like when they create these things, you may not like the image, and I think you've experienced that, Rolonda.
Yeah.
You may not like some of the images, and you just got to keep going and going.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Wow.
So there's some more things that you wanted to know, Rolonda. I think we were talking about a music creation.
Yeah. Now listen, did you put the music behind our ad?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
And how did you? And was that with the music you're talking about here?
That
It was
with Suno.
AI music, and it was actually pretty good.
Yeah, this is with Suno. So this is Suno right here, and this is everything now today is about prompting. If you wanted to create yourself a new website, you can go to something called lovable.dev or lovable.app. You go there and you literally say, "I want my website to look like XYZ." And you can also upload an image in its likeness, if you will, and it can create it here in this app. This is Suno. This is how people create those AI songs. You go here to suno.com and you go to create. And here, you may have lyrics, you may not. Now, if you wanted lyrics, what I do is I go to ChatGPT and I say, "Hey, I'm looking to create a song about Rick and Roe. I want it to be about 30 seconds. And then Chat does that. And you give it all the information that you want to give it. And then you paste the lyrics here. This is actually something I did.
Mhm.
And then you push create and voila.
I couldn't stop listening to that song.
And you've got yourself an AI song.
I love that.
Rick and roll this Thursday night. Two big voices about to take flight, helping you grow with your VO flow. Learning AI so your skills shine bright. If you ever felt stuck in your booth at home, Rick and Roll got the keys for your microphone. Rick and Roll, here we go. Level up your voice and let your talent show. Rick and Roll, let it glow. Join us Thursday night and learn what you need to know. We break it.
So that's what we did for
So
Rick and Roll, which
good.
is really cool. And my friend Keisha, who's in here, She's doing a podcast, and we wanted to get something that really explains what she's doing with her journey. She's planning on moving to Thailand, so we created the video podcast for her, and it's slowly taking off, but we definitely believe in it. So we made a little theme song for her. I think this is the right one, Keisha. I'm not sure this is the right one. Keisha, yes or no? Is this it or no?
That's not the one.
That's not the one. Okay, thanks.
No. Okay. How many did you make?
I don't know, a lot. What about this one?
No, that's not the one.
That's not either. Hold on.
Nope.
No. Okay.
No. Nope.
No. Okay.
Because it starts off, she's singing as soon as you click on it. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Jeez, I made a lot for you.
I know. Nope.
Oh man. Okay, I don't know where it is then. That's not the music at all, huh?
No, if not, that's nope.
You don't have it, Keisha?
I have it. I got it.
Okay, yeah.
It's pretty dope. Hold on, let me get it.
And we're proud of you.
Thank you. Mama, you made 22 songs.
But listen, I made a lot of songs in here, and I wanted to do something with me. I wanted to show something on Cling. All right, so I made this video of me in the winter. So that's me walking. That's what I look like, guys. Okay, so
fine.
So this is downtown Chicago. I don't know why these guys have on black, but the way I made this one was in VEO3. So if you go to Google Gemini, you can upload a photo of yourself, and you will say, "Hey, put me in." For me, I was put in a blue navy pea coat with some gray slacks on, black shoes, black turtleneck hat, and one of my signature sunglasses. So, and then I extended it with some editing and all those things. But behind it, I put some cool music on it that I created with Suno, and this is how that music went. Wait, hold on. Here we go.
1, 2.
Wow.
And it went with the walking. You see, and then it sings about the snow.
I spend my life in bright lights.
Oh wait, this one. Okay. Okay, this one. That wasn't the actual song, but let me tell you this one. I think this was it. Hold on. I want to get back to that
send
one.
it to you, Rick?
Here.
You know the cold is pretty cozy and the snow is very pretty, and I'm walking through the city and the people are so pretty, and the snow is very cold and I'm walking through the city and the people are so pretty, and I'm walking through the city and the snow is very cold and I'm walking through the city.
So I wish I had the longer version, but in the longer version, I walk a little longer, and then I ask the AI to give me the point of view of a drone zooming out, and now we see the entire city of Chicago. So the possibilities are endless, and I know I should have had this ready for you all here, but
do you want the song? Send it to you, or
yeah, you can send it to my email.
Okay.
Rolonda, you're gonna say something. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted, Rolonda.
I was coughing over there, and I didn't want to interrupt. Nikisha, you're going to use that as the lead-in into your video podcast. Is that what it is?
I've been using it on my YouTube channel. I've used it on a couple of the videos, like background music. I actually wrote the lyrics because I do write poetry, and Rick brought it back with the song. And I don't sing, and when you hear it, I couldn't believe it.
Was it you singing, or you found an AI voice?
No, I can't sing. You found an AI voice.
And in fact, all of these voices that you all just heard, all of these are AI voices. The music is AI. The voices are AI.
I just sent it.
Yeah. Did you email it to me?
Yeah, I am Rick Party. Yeah, I sent it there.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna listen to this and then we're gonna answer some questions. I see.
Yeah.
Y'all can look in my email box while you're at it. So let's see. Got a lot of AI stuff here. In the meantime, if anyone has a question, please jump in.
Go on, Nikki. Ask your question.
No, it actually wasn't a question because as Rick was speaking, he answered all of my questions and some questions that I thought I didn't have. But I just wanted to say, when you talk about the jingles, I actually have a podcast and I wanted to do, I was asking people, send in your New Year's resolution, let me know what you think, stuff like that. And now I don't have to do that. Like I could create my own people, you know? So
absolutely. Yeah.
So thank you for that.
No, you're more than welcome.
Yeah. And I also wanted to, I do a campaign for a grocery store. So, and I wanted to create a jingle in order to send it to them so they would be able to give me feedback. And, I wanted to sing. So that's a good, what you're giving us right now. I applaud you.
No, you're more than welcome. I mean, there's so many things that you can do with this. And like I said, the possibilities are truly endless. Tell me if you can hear this really quick. Hold on. Let's see if I can play Keisha's song. And we wanted to create something that would just really resonate with moms that are traveling. So we created this song. Hold on one second.
This is just fascinating.
Anybody more questions in the meantime? Anybody?
Yeah, Thalia, go on. And then Marcus, you're on deck.
Well, Rick sort of answered it, but I did want to know, what type of prompts do you write to create the music with the voice? I mean, they seem to be so spot on. How do you do that?
Like I said before, when I mean this when I say it, Chat GPT is the genie in the bottle. Anything that you want from it, you ask it what to do, and it will literally create for you. And if you don't, like I said, if you don't know how to sing, if you don't know how many bars there are in a song, it has the answer because someone has done the work for us already. And it's a beautiful thing. Tell me if you all could. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Does it tell you, Doctor? Okay. So this is Keisha's song, and we just wanted to create something that that really spoke to her travel being a mom. Tell me if you can hear this first few notes. Can you hear that? Did y'all hear that? No. Okay.
You want to go out and share again?
Yeah, let me try that again. In the meantime, any more questions while we're trying to?
Yeah, Thalia, you got your question done, right? Okay, Marcus.
Yes, quick question for you. Rick, how do I sing with the AI? I've always wanted to sing, but my father was a great singer, but I didn't get that talent, unfortunately.
Yes, you did. You got that Barry White talent. You can
Marcus,
sing, you just don't know it yet.
Yeah, he doesn't. We're actually Marcus he's my star student, and we're spending a lot of time together. And my promise to Marcus is if you stick around me long enough, I'm gonna make you a superstar. So we're fine tuning things, and we're learning how to use different parts of the voice. And I'm sure Rolonda has explained this to you. I mean, the entire body itself is the instrument. I mean, literally from the tip of your toe to the top of your head. You just gotta know how to tap into that stuff, and it's all about repetition. And that's what we've been practicing over and over again. I've said to Marcus that you can take 3 different Marcuses, right? They've all got incredible voices, but I always ask, who gets the job? The person who gets the job is the person who does the work when we're not looking, right? There's class, but then there's no, when you're not in class, right? What do? I always talk about Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant, his first year, he's throwing a lot of air balls. He's missing a lot of shots. And then you hear players today say, well, one thing I'll always remember about Kobe is that Kobe would go to that, when I got to the gym and I thought I was going early, Kobe was already there. And when I got tired, Kobe was still there.
That's right.
And I figured Kobe be tired the next morning, so I'll go early. And guess who was there? It was Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
So voiceover is really the same thing. You're gonna learn everything. Rolonda's gonna show you how to use all your commercial and your character voices and all that promo voices and all that good stuff. But if you don't do the work, outside of the class, you ain't growing. So out of the three markets, who gets the job? The one who does the work. And this is the one thing I always say to people, even about me. And as Rolonda said in the beginning, that she told my story how I dealt with ADD and I dealt with the stutter and all of these things. I thought literally something was wrong with me. I thought I had, I couldn't comprehend because there were so many things going on in my life. But once I tapped into radio and voiceover, I listened to these guys over and over again. And I had notebook pads and I write down everything that they said word for word. And after I'd always wanted to be on radio. And in my early 20s, I had gotten on radio in Chicago and New York City, and I've had a syndicated show and all of these things, the voice of BET, ESPN. And when I always go back to it, I always say it was that kid who stuttered. But how did I get here? Because I did the work. One thing I say, listen, I'm not the best voice in the world. I am not. But one thing I'm going to do, one thing Rolonda is going to do, she will outwork you. She will outwork you. While everybody else gives up, there is no giving up. There is no giving
plan
up.
B.
I mean, this woman has been around. This lady has been around for so long for doing TV and acting. No, and I've been around for so long, 40 years from me, Rolonda. I don't know. 40. Yeah, we've been there for right. And to see you on television when most people would have given up. Rolonda's she's an actress. She's the voice of the Sherry Show. She's animated voices. She's promo. She does everything. She does not give up. She's gonna outwork you. Everybody else is doing nothing, right?
And now she has Barbie hair because that shit just grew out this last month.
Y'all, I know I'm on Survival of the Thickest, if y'all watch that. And my character has this hair. And I kind of missed Beyonce. So they put her on it and they beat my face. I was looking so pretty. I looked like I was an avatar. I didn't want to take the wig off. And my head is killing me. As soon as I get off of here, this wig is coming off. I'm going back to my little short hair. It hurts. It hurts, but it's fun. It's been fun, but I had to wear it for the show.
But Rolonda, you look great with the short hair. I saw your comedy show. What was that? A couple months ago here in LA. You look fabulous.
That's part of Reinvention too. I've always been known for changing my hair and doing crazy stuff, but that is too. And I tell you, the short hair. Oh, I love that hair.
That's Keisha's hair. Let me see if we can. Tell me if you can hear.
Keisha, that's gorgeous. Now,
Keisha, that's fierce.
Can y'all hear that?
Who is that?
You can hear it over. Start it over.
Okay,
Yeah, we can hear.
Okay, so this is a song that we made for her for a podcast using AI music, and the ask was something R&B, something soft, something that African American women between the ages of I would say 18 and 34 listen to the most. But you can't say words like, you can't say SZA. If you just ask for a song, the first thing they're going to pull up is a pop song, right? Mm-hmm. And you have to be very specific with your ask, but you cannot mention the names of anything famous. You can't say Motown. You can't say the name of an artist. You can't say that, but you have to be very specific with your ask. And I wish this camera would stop moving. All right, here we go.
Of strength, only one thing comes to mind. Yeah. A bold and powerful single mother, always on the grind. That mother who fights life with a smile every single day. Yeah. She built different, she is Keisha J. Yeah. She's been praying and crying, begging God to make a change. She's sick of the U.S. and all the drama that it brings. Yeah. She's turned those tears into a passport, stamped with faith and grace. It's time for a new life, just her babies and Keisha J. New streets, new language, flying across the ocean blue. Mama gon' make it happen. Just watch what I do. And when her kids look at her, they will proclaim, Mama paved the way. That's Keisha J. She turned hope into a compass, being the example of what's possible. Bullet and encouraging other single moms to become unstoppable. Not raising my four the same way I was raised. Single mom, big vision, only Keisha J. Wherever this journey leads her, that land won't ever be the same. She's fierce, focused and fine, yeah. She's changing the game. She took fear, broke it apart, and made it bow down to her name. Showing my babies how to rise. I am Keisha J.
There it is. There's your theme song. And
Wow.
You gotta see the last picture.
That is so beautiful.
there you go. Beautiful.
Oh, that
Bravo.
is just lovely.
You got a hit.
Yes. Oh,
And
that's
what-
so powerful.
And with something like that, we can take a photo of Keisha J. We can upload it to something like, and here's the thing. This is, I'm going to tell everybody. ChatGPT makes, to me, the best photos of your imagination, right? I would always ask for photorealistic. Make sure you write that down. Photorealistic is something that you want it to create an 8K. And that way you're going to get a really crisp photo. Now, when you upload a photo of yourself, it may not look exactly like you on ChatGPT, but if you're creating a character of anything that you want, it's just going to look real, and that's why I love it. But now ChatGPT is getting closer and closer. The one that I go to, of course, is Gemini's, which is Nano Banana, if you want something to look closer to your likeness. And then what you can do with the image of Keisha J is that we can take it to something like a Kling, where I said you can give it the photo, the reference photo, and then the video of her singing her song. Now she's in her video singing her song in real life, right?
Oh, Lord, have
and
mercy.
then what we do is upload that video, and the picture that we've made of her, the character, is now moving the way she's moving. This is why you see Zanaya Monet.
Yes.
This is
$1 million
exactly
contract.
what the $1 million contract. This is what she does. It's really just as simple as that. It's ChatGPT, Kling, and your video. It's really that simple. It sounds hard, but it's not. But the thing about AI, I always say it's truly about your imagination.
Well, yeah, and that's also that Mamba mentality. I
Yeah.
mean, that it's going to be tedious. It's going to be something new you've never done. That's what this whole reinvention thing is about, trying something new, not being afraid to fail. And when haters show up, you get back in there and kick them even harder when you come out. But that's like we were saying, that Mamba mentality that I'm
Yeah.
going to be there. If I have to get up at 5 in the morning, I was up at 5 in the morning, like study so I could get it in, just to study. And I'm doing YouTube University. I started using Chat GPT to do my thumbnails. I upload a lot of the old Rolonda shows on my YouTube channel.
Very smart.
And I tell you, I've gotten some greats. I just put up a show today about finding your mom sleeping with your best friend. And I just said, give me a mom and a son arguing. And it came up with a great thumbnail, and it saves me all kinds of time. And
Yeah.
but once again, the prompt is so important as well.
Oh, the prompt is very important. In fact, speaking of thumbnails, I want to show you all something. And here's something I've come up with. There's so many uses to ChatGPT. Let me just show you my screen here again.
And I like talking to them. You can
Oh, yeah.
Perplexity and Chatty are my buddies. And I just talk to them like I'm talking to somebody at the coffee shop.
So if y'all can see this, I've got a bunch of folders here, right? I've got a bunch of folders here. I've got this one right here. This is called my total extraction template, right? So if I'm on YouTube and someone's speaking and I don't have time to watch the entire thing, but I want to take out the points about it, I'll go there, I'll copy and paste the transcript on YouTube, which is right on the side, right? And then inside my total extraction template, if you see here the three dots, I'll click the three dots and I'll give this particular project, they're called projects here on the side, right here. This is the total extraction template. I'll go here, I'll click edit instructions, and these are all the instructions that I've given it. So now when I paste a transcript here, it breaks it down. This is something I saw about trust fund wealth, and it there's the transcript, and these are all the points that it took out for me. The full breakdown. You know.
Wow.
Boom, boom, boom.
That's amazing.
Here's the fun part. You were talking about thumbnails.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to create a thumbnail, and I didn't have time to get that creative. So I was on now. I don't watch this show, guys. I don't watch Fresh and Fit on YouTube. I don't watch them, but I love their thumbnails, right? So I went to YouTube. I took a screenshot of the thumbnails. And then what I did from there is here where the little plus sign is, I literally just, I uploaded this thumbnail right here. You see this?
Yeah.
You see the design, you see the face has a cinematic look.
Yeah.
I love the font. And that's that. I don't believe in any of that stuff they talk about though. So, but I told Chat that I want to create a project called Thumbnail. And I want you to analyze the attached thumbnails, especially the way the photos look, the fonts look, the designs, all of these things. I was very specific in what I wanted, what I loved about it. And I used the microphone, Rolonda. And I said, I love the bold letters. I love the way they look 3D. I was just really just having a conversation with, there's really no right or wrong. And what it did was analyze this photo right here. This is what it analyzed. And it told me that the layout is 16 by 9, YouTube thumbnail, big faces, tight crops. This is what it told me, right? It told us about the photos. It told us about the font. It said all caps, heavy condensed block fonts. I didn't ask for that. This is what it said to me, right? So, and then I said to it, now that you've analyzed this, I want you to create instructions for me inside of this project that I could copy and paste. In fact, I want you to tell me where to start and where to stop and what to paste in between. And it said paste below this line. So all I did was copy and pasted that, right? And I put that in the instructions, right? And then I said, from now on, if I have an idea based on the screenshots that I saw, I'm going to say, hey, create a thumbnail about blank. And I don't have to tell you anything else. You know what to do based on what the instructions that I've given you.
That's
right.
Brilliant.
So
and
here,
consistency, you know?
Exactly. I said to it, I said, here's a thumbnail concept for Chicago's Battle of the Deep Dish Pizza. And no, in fact, this is the first thing I said, create one for, I just said create one because I wanted to minimize my ask. To make sure that it knew what I was going to ask it for. Create one for Chicago's Battle of the Deep Dish Pizza. And then it goes, okay, here's a thumbnail, yada, yada, yada. It didn't create it right away. It just described it. And then I came back and I said,
wow.
I said, I like one of these. Now I said, I like one for the title. Now create the image. And I put imagine, but you know what I mean. But this is what it created. Look at this.
That's fantastic.
And it got the idea from the other thumbnails that we saw.
Right.
And then from that point on, I created more. I took a photo of myself and I want to create this is a photo of this guy in glasses. I said, well, create one like me, of me, just like that. And there's another something I created. Don't let 2025 pull you back. It's from an AI animation that I created of the year 2025 pulling me back in the deep woods. Yeah, you see there's the year. And stop apologizing to people is something I did. I did a generic one. I just said, I was showing someone
that is so
how well it works. I said, just using my template, create a thumbnail for YouTube about why people should never eat bananas. The same fonts, this is the stuff that it gave me, you know, and look at that. And
That's
this is just how smart AI is. It's the genie. It's the
and
genie.
this is Chat GPT.
This is Chat GPT. You can never count Chat GPT out. Yeah.
No, but it's all in those prompts.
It's all in the prompts, and it's really about, again, the trick is asking Chat GPT, if you were me, what would you ask if I'm trying to do XYZ?
Right.
And it just goes on and on.
Ralph, you got a question?
Yeah, Rick, with Sora, we can upload photos and videos, correct?
You can't upload photos on Sora. What you can do is when you go to Sora, what it does do, it'll ask you to create a cameo. A cameo is a photo of you. So once you create your account, it'll say create a cameo. And what the cameo does, and you got to do it on your smartphone too, by the way.
Okay.
So, and I would suggest, if when you do it, make sure that the room is fully lit. And if you don't want it to make it look like you're 1,000 pounds, make sure you stand up so it can see your entire body.
Okay.
You know, because it will assume, you know, that you look a certain way. And
Okay.
and if it does give you something that you don't like, you say, hey, well, I'm bigger, or I'm smaller, I've got more hair. You tell it, and you re-prompt it over and over again, and it'll give you what you want until it gets it right.
Okay,
So,
thank you, Rick.
No, you're more than welcome.
That's great. Sharon?
I just had a question about ChatGPT. I only use the free version of it, and I'm wondering if there's pros and cons to just using the free one and not buying a subscription. Do you not get the full benefits if you're just using the free version of it?
Yeah, there are limitations. It'll give you just, you know, so many actions, if you will. Sometimes it'll say, hey, you've used it for the, yeah. But if you do the $19 a month, it's limitless. It's truly limitless. And for me, the way I look at it, it's $19. And if you have an idea, that one idea could change your entire life. Keisha, for example, she's a published author. And before ChatGPT existed, she's just writing her stuff out. But now that ChatGPT is here, you can literally go to ChatGPT and create a book. And I would suggest to anyone is, just like Rolonda said, push the microphone and you talk to it.
I created a book yesterday.
Yeah, you did. Tell us how you did that. Tell us what you did.
The title is, and you gonna laugh when you hear this title. He didn't get the memo. Talking about my ex and how he fumbled and he didn't understand what was going on.
Yeah.
You know, I just basically said I was just raw, truthful, to the point, didn't hold anything back, and just say, hey, write I was a 6-7 chapter book. The title is He Didn't Get the Memo. This is regarding my ex and all the things we went through, and I just kind of went in detail a little bit about that.
Yeah.
And it was three seconds later, it was done.
Yeah, everything out. And the beauty about that is, like she said, she talked to it. The one word that she said was important. She went into detail. You have to go into detail. If you say create a book about a breakup, it's going to make up something, right? But if you go into great detail, and the beauty about it is that the finished product isn't the finished product. You can say, hey, I don't like this. I want to, you can tell it the emotion that you want to create. You can even say from start to finish, I want this to sound like a victory. Like I want to start off, hey, I was living the high life. I did this and I did that. But what you all don't know is before I got here, I was homeless. And now you start to build a story, and you can tell chat. In fact, every time I create a book, I want my book to feel like that. I want to start off with the high, but I want people to know how I got here. And then there's the victory at the end. So one project can be like, that one project of books can be like that. So every time you talk to it and you give it the ideas, it will literally create the idea for the book. So it'll create the one page, and then it'll say, hey, I've got a suggestion. How about we do this? And you can say no or yes or keep going. And the beauty about it, The other thing about her creating the book is you can also say to chat, I want to create a podcast. I want this episode to be about XYZ. Based on everything I've just shared with you for 10 minutes, I want you to give me an 1,800 word podcast about this. In fact, furthermore, what I want you to do, I want you to extract several different topics from what I talked to you about. To most people, it may sound like one story, but actually there are many stories. Tell me what are the stories you can get out of what I shared with you for 10 minutes. And they go, oh, no problem. When you talked about he didn't change the tire, we can talk about how men are lazy. How men are, no offense to us men because we're not, but it'll make sense of the podcast episode that you want or the story. It's so many things. It never
just a
runs out of
doggone
idea.
minute.
Yeah.
It took me 10 years to write my book. And it took Nikisha 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
Right.
So basically, Rick, you can wake up at 7 a.m, Nikisha, and write a book. And then at 4 that afternoon, go to your own book signing.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Oh
Pretty
my
much.
God.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Well, listen, y'all, we have taken Rick 20 minutes beyond his out time. And Rick, we appreciate everything. I tell you, if this doesn't turn you on and get you excited about just everything, I like it because it allows us to think out of the box about things we hadn't even thought about. I mean, when you think that what you may be great at hadn't even been invented yet,
Yeah.
this is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
They're saying that they're going to be a goo gob of new millionaires because of AI, and many of them will be 18 years old. So let's get with the program. If they can make some money with all of the wisdom that we have to put into books and animations and movies and whatever, using our voices and our life stories, I think this is a great beginning, and to start a new year doing something totally new. So, Rick, any wrap-ups you would say? Anything? If there's nothing else we get out of this webinar today, what do you want us to take away? What are the takeaways you would say?
I would say be unconventional with anything that you create. I mean, you've seen the basics. I want you to think of the things that people would not think of. That's what makes us different. We all have the same tools, but what makes us different is what's up here. So I want y'all to think out of the box. Right now, we see AI and it's very, a lot of it is very basic, but there are still some people that I watch today that are just completely amazing. And if you all can too, while you're here, I'd love for you to, if you can
Rick, is this
find
live?
Aaron Avant. Yeah, we're live.
We're live. Welcome, Avery.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. If you all can, I want you to follow my mentee. His name is Aaron Avant Johnson, and he's a young filmmaker and actually made a film in AI.
Aaron?
Yeah. In fact, I'm just gonna
Johnson.
if you got a second, I'm just gonna pull up his page so you all can see it really
Listen,
quick.
I could be here all night with you. Don't ask me.
Oh, listen, I can be here too. Yeah, I love talking about this stuff.
I do too.
All right, so let me just
Avery, where are you in from, Mr. Avery?
I'm from Chicago, Rick's town. I'm here in Georgia. I'm here in Georgia.
All right. And by the way, Nikisha, I want to tell you, my mother and my great aunt were both Zetas.
Oh, look at that.
Your people.
Yeah.
So can y'all see this screen right here?
Yeah.
Okay, so at the bottom, this is the name I want you to follow. And in fact, Rolonda, what we can do is we can have him. In fact, I was going to bring him on today and have him really do the talking because he's a filmmaker. I've known this young man since he's about 11 years old, and he wanted to be a filmmaker. And he's been doing it ever since. He's won a few awards, and he's kind of dabbled in AI, and he created something. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I just want you to see. And he made this back in the summer, and he's much better now. But this is a movie that he created. So really quick, so you have to have the eye, right? And if you don't have the eye as the
River
filmmaker,
Falls.
if I were a filmmaker, what type of shots would I create? And AI will tell you. Now he's a filmmaker; he knows this stuff. And look at the rust on the street sign, right? He's very detailed in his request when he makes the images before he makes them animate.
Our family's gift, you see, it stretches back for many generations. We're not just psychics. No, we're a descendants of a long line of witches. One day, I will die, Lisa, and when I'm gone, this shop will be yours. But to guide others, you must first master the art of crossing over. It's a gift you've always had, even as a little girl. First, clear your mind and listen only to my voice. Breathe in and out. Let your spirit rise, weightless, drifting away like a leaf on the water. Almost there. Let go, my child.
All right, so it's
That
about
is
7 minutes
awesome.
long. So, but just to think, every image that you see came from his imagination.
Yeah.
Even with the
That's
ladies
amazing.
sitting in front of the candles, he had to ask for her to be in front of candles, and he had to ask for the candles to be
Everything.
blown out, everything, and then he brought them to life. Now, what he did now here's the part that's going to really get you. That voice that you heard, the woman, that was his voice, but he used AI, something called 11 Labs. With 11 Labs, again, 11 Labs is like dubbing, right? So imagine you speaking, and however you want to speak. So he's speaking for the lady. So we were, you're doing her voice, but then he goes to 11 Labs, and maybe he cloned his mother's voice or anyone's voice, or the library of voices that are in 11 Labs. And he actually voiced it, but he put the woman's voice on top of his voice. Now he sounds like the woman.
Unbelievable. And it
And
sounds great.
Yeah.
But it
And
had that
because
creepiness to it that was
exactly
just enough.
yeah. See, you noticed that, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. And when I heard this, and Rolonda and I, we pay attention to things like this. And when I first heard it, he didn't tell me. I said, that's Aaron. That's Aaron 11 Labbing. And I could just tell by certain words that was him. And
Wow, that blew
Yeah.
me away. Now I'm
Yeah.
thinking about taking my book and turning it into a movie.
yeah, and what you should do, I mean, listen,
great idea.
go to 11 Labs, and I would say to people, if you want to turn your book into a movie, or if you want to create an audio book, 11 Labs that's the place. This
Now
is
that's
it right
a place
here.
you can clone your own voice for stuff too.
Yeah, you can clone your own voice, and sometimes they get it right, sometimes they don't. And this is, I just want you to see what it looks like once you're in here. So here inside 11 Labs, now they've got video and images, dubbed music. There's so many things that you can do. It has what's called the voice changer right here.
Ooh, that's fun.
So let me just do it really quick since we're here. Hold on.
Is this 11 Labs? Okay.
11 Labs. I'm going to record my voice. Hopefully it records.
That smells
Enable mic.
really good, and I'm hungry. I have to eat
Marcus-
before I can
Marcus-
take you over there.
Marcus, what's our script for the? Okay, here we go. Yeah,
Is it Winston Scott?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read that one really quick. So let's see.
Marcus, your voice is amazing.
fierce. I know.
Oh yeah.
I say the same thing,
I
Ralph.
know.
Hey, y'all, that's my student right there. So
Yeah, well, you got a good
this is
mentor,
this is what I tell Marcus. I said, Marcus, you got the voice that people dream of, and the whole goal is to just to get him right, because he's going to be a superstar. He is going to be a superstar.
Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
Where's Al at?
Who's Al?
Al, voiceover.
I'm not sure who you're talking about. Oh yeah, Al is he's in Orlando.
He should have been on with this as well with that voice.
Well, Marcus has the voice though. Marcus is the voice.
Yeah. Avery, it wasn't Al, it was AI. It just looked like an Al.
So I'm gonna record my voice here. And I want you to see how this works really quick. Here we go. Most people only dream of such an out of this world accomplishment like space flight, but only so I'm just changing my voice a little bit just to see so you can hear what it sound like. All right, so I did that, and then what I'm going to do, that's the actual recording. So what I'm going to do is from the voices here on the side, the instant clones. I'm going to take Brittany, right? I call her Brit, right? And I'm going to generate, what I'm going to do is mask my voice and use Brittany's voice. And then
most people only dream of such an out of this world accomplishment like space flight, but only so just changing my voice a little bit just to see so you can hear what it sounds like.
You hear that?
Crazy.
Right? And
I know that voice. That's Bree's voice right there.
That too?
Bree. She did the voiceover, remember? For the book.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Most people only dream of such an out of this world accomplishment like space flight, but only so I'm just changing my voice a little bit just to see so you can hear what it sounds like.
So that's the beauty. We can hear you too, Keisha.
Yeah, I turned you off to Keisha. I got you.
Yeah. But just that's how it works, right? So Rolonda, you with all of your voices, hell, you could either use your voices, or you can if you don't have the man's voice, you can just go here and take it, and you can do the script and mask it. Yeah.
Well, now, this is just crazy.
This is crazy, right?
But I'm even thinking, like, how many of those podcasts, remember when we were doing podcasts back, it was Blog Talk Radio, and you weren't doing video, you were doing audio.
Right.
And I'm thinking of all the content I have that's audio only. I can bring it into one of these apps and put video on top of it and put it on YouTube.
Absolutely. Yeah. You can absolutely do that. You can clone your voice. Right, were you saying put your actual audio and put video in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to think that. I'm just trying to think of what I have I could repurpose. I have a lot of audio, and now I see you can put video, even if whether it's your book or a podcast or maybe you could. I see a lot of people who have a cartoon that does their talking, like they're doing a speech or something, but the animated avatar is doing all of that.
Absolutely. I mean, a lot of people do that with their clones. Hey Jen is the site where it looks just like the person, and you think it's them. Like it looks like it could be me, a talking head, but I could be the AI. And Hey Jen does that. And what Hey Jen does, it just you upload a video of yourself speaking, so it analyzes your teeth, your mouth, the way it moves, the way an eye may blink, and every fiber of you it records. And all you have to do with that is now, if you've had a script, you upload the script and it reads it just like you would be reading it. And if you were on 11 Labs, Rolonda, and you've got a brand new script and Rolonda doesn't feel like reading it, she can actually take her voice to 11 Labs and clone the audio that she has and dump the new script. And now you're reading the audiobook. You don't have to do the work anymore.
Lord have mercy, because listen, it took me weeks to get that audiobook done.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And you're in that little room, that's the hardest work. And I think that's a lot of people are going to be using it. When you said Hey Jen, is it JENN or GEN?
GEN.
Yeah, like generate.
Yeah. Yeah, Hey Jen is the name of that one. But there's so much. I mean, there's so much.
Oh my God, this is
stuff.
I don't know about y'all, but I am full and grateful.
I know, right?
And I cannot thank you, Rick. Why don't we have another one and bring your protege in?
I'll do that. Tonight he was going to Bible study, so I'll see what night he doesn't have Bible study, and I'll bring him in. and he really can show us step by step. And even as a writer, I mean, everybody has some great ideas. I mean, I love how Nikki came in and she shared her ideas. I mean, listen, this is always this is all collective. Even with Alexandra, when we were creating her character, her anime character, she knew what she wanted and said, "Hey, let's have her do this and let's have her do that." You know, so it's the imagination just can go far and wide. It's like I said, it's the genie in a bottle.
Endless, yeah.
Right.
You know, Rolonda, we need to have Evelyn, aka Maya Angelou, and Marcus, aka Barry White, do something together.
Yeah, we can do that.
Maya and Barry sitting on a porch talking.
Right? I love it. With Luscious Lucius at the corner, too. Now, you see,
that would be hilarious. Y'all know what would be so much fun is everybody create a character and we do a play and everybody. Wouldn't that be fun?
No, absolutely. That would really be good.
And then go to the red carpet that night because it only takes an hour. Okay.
Well, thank you all so much. I know you got things to do, and I know you could have been anywhere else tonight, and you came in and stuck from the start to the finish.
Yeah,
and
Nikki, congratulations.
Really, just wonderful. Wonderful, Nikki. And safe travels to Thailand, Nikisha. That is just amazing. Great things are happening. Yes, Evelyn, come on and wrap it up for us. We got a few more minutes.
Fabulous promotional AI in its finest form. Thank you. Professor Rick Party, you are a valuable asset, and we're learning much. And how to apply, we have to do.
That's right.
Because I think I'm an avid student of just about everything.
You're
but
a great
we
student.
have to put our, knowledge to the test. So it's like our Lord and Savior is there for us, but we got to give him something to work with.
That's right.
Wait, she's Maya Angelou.
I got Maya, you got Barry.
Her voice
Oh my God, you have a
golden.
She has a. Let me just say something really quick. And I want to say this.
I had to run back to the phone.
And Rolonda knows this too. Rolonda knows this too. And I tell Marcus and I tell Kelvin and I tell my students, I tell them this all the time. If you have, it's not about how great your voice is, okay? What matters most is, can people trust you? Can people trust you? And if they can trust you, that's where you build community. That's where you have loyal fans. That's where when you have a book, people will buy your book. And the reason why they hire us is really the business part of it is to sell their products. But they have to believe us. And with Evelyn's voice, oh, you can just sell me water from the faucet. And
all right, had me at hello. You can read me the phone book.
Praise the Lord.
Good
Thank
stuff,
you for
good stuff.
that comment. Thank you.
Okay, unless Rick has anything else to say or anybody else has a burning question, we are going to come on, Bernita.
Yes. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hi, Rolonda. Oh my
Hey,
God. I'm
Bernita.
just in awe. This is so much, and I can't believe it's you. It's really you.
No AI here, people.
Right. And see, when I was getting emails and everything, I'm like, that's not her. That's not her. And we talked on the phone, and I got on the phone like, yeah, that's AI. That's AI. That's not her. And I really thought this was AI. And I'm just so amazed. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. Thank you. Thank you, Rick Party. I am just so amazed. This is a lot. It's a lot. This is a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
I don't even know where to start, but thank you so much.
What's the
Rolonda,
first step? Go on, Rick.
Well, if anybody's interested in further learning AI, I'm gonna start creating a lot of videos. I'm just gonna post it in my community. So if you go to, if I can just share this link.
Absolutely. And tell them what else you're doing. You got your Voice AI Academy.
Yeah, the voiceover AI Academy. Do this. If you guys can go to rickparty.com. com. Just go to rickparty.com. And once you go there, it's got my voiceover school. It's got all the good stuff there. Let me just put it in the
Yeah. I'm doing it, but you do it.
Okay,
but I'm putting
yeah.
everything in.
If you put it, if you put it there,
rickparty.com.
Yeah.
And
then
yeah, okay.
Great. Once you go in there, you'll see a few links. One is grab my favorite AI tools. So if you all want to play around with it, this one particular tool where it says grab my favorite, one of my favorite AI tools, it has all the things you could create your animations. You can do a lot of things in it. So just go in there and play around with that. It's a subscription to that. Then I've got my VoiceOver AI Academy, where I really focus on creating characters that go along with your voice. And then the third one down, I've got an ebook that I created called Chat GPT Fundamentals: How to Prompt Like a Pro. It's a book that I actually created in Chat GPT, but there were all of my ideas and how I learned. And that's the foundation of how I just really learned how to use Chat GPT. So that's there too.
That's
fantastic.
all I got.
Yeah.
That is great.
I do have a comment, Linda, and I'll stop.
Yeah, go, Marcus.
I want to say thank you so much for this opportunity. And
that's Marcus. Okay.
Yeah, I grew up watching you as a little boy, so this is exciting. It really is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But
So
go on.
no, go ahead. I'm
No, I was
sorry.
just say we never stop learning. We never stop learning.
Absolutely.
Always something new. We never know what that next career is going to be.
Yeah. Thank you so much for this, Rolonda. You are a true conduit for further education and Rick Party. It's great, you guys, and all of us, everybody that participates. We're all doing it, you guys.
Absolutely. It's an us thing. Hey, everybody, open up your mics and make some noise for Rolonda, y'all. Come on.
And everybody smile for the class
Thank
picture.
you, everybody. It's super cool. It's going to be a great year. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Everybody say cheese for the camera. Let's go.
All right, ready? 1, 2. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me get it framed up again. Hold on. Oh, what happened? Wait. Okay, hold on.
So you can see everybody?
I can see everybody. Wait a minute. That's why I'm trying to make sure I get you all in
You
frame.
look good, woman.
Okay, wait a minute. Coming. And everybody smile. Thank you again, Marcus. I'm so glad you came in and brought us the Barry White stuff. And thank you for your kind words.
Absolutely. One last comment, and I'm done here. But, Rick Party is an inspiration, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, he is.
He is.
And I grew up listening to him as a little boy too on WGCI, and he's always been my idol. So I've been knowing Rick for quite a long time, but I finally had the opportunity to take the Rick Party method, and he's a very, very good coach. He really is. I get emotional talking about him because me and Rick talk every day.
This is my everyday student right here. And Kelvin, I haven't seen you in a couple of weeks. I'm not gonna call you out, but you need to get back. Okay?
Somebody's been called to class. Evelyn, what do you have to say?
Okay.
Let's get back.
Hey, Kelvin, welcome. What was it, Evelyn?
Okay.
How was work?
Well, yes, I am an actual Tolwell banker, broker, realtor. And I am learning so many things at one time. And
She ain't gonna like you now.
Hold on, if everybody can just mute for 1 second.
Yes, I do want to perform in this realm. And so all of your astute people that you bring on to teach us, I would love to sit, at your knee and learn, and how I can pursue this career. I've often admired all of our ancestors, and I want to play a role so that I can leave a legacy for mine.
Well, you
I
well
just
on
listen
your
to
way,
your
Evelyn.
voice
I
all day. Oh
swear.
my gosh.
Preach,
Oh my
Maya,
gosh.
preach.
And listen, she gave us the gift of reciting "Phenomenal Woman" one time.
Oh
and
wow.
that
Oh,
was
she
just-
did that? Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
amazing, amazing. Okay, y'all, go
Amen.
home.
Thank you.
Oh, you are home.
I have to go home, but y'all got to get the heck out of here.
They gotta get the heck out of here. All right. See you guys. Thank you
Take
so
care, everybody.
much.
Thanks so much.
again. All
Thank you
righty.
all.
See you next time. And Rick, I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I love you to the
Travel
moon
with-
and back
travel
and
with
back
mercy.
again and back again. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Everyone, thank you.
Good night, John Boy.
Thank
Night,
you,
Paul.
Ralph.
Good night,
Who's
Mom.
old enough
Thank
to
you,
remember
Ralph.
that? Marcus
I
was
appreciate
3 when
you.
he was watching us.
Right.
Okay, y'all. Love
See
you.
ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you,
Proud of
Ralph.
you, Ralph.